I want to take you back to August. The Traveling Vietnam Memorial made a stop in Fairport, and there we met a veteran who shared his personal story about his search to find the family of a fallen friend.
News 8 was able to track down that family, and the reunion is nothing short of memorable. And we're going to have that story for you tonight at 11. But first, here's Evan Axelbank and the story that aired in August.
It's the jumping off point for more than 58,000 stories. Dave Flaherty from Lyons has one to tell.
I knew him so well, I knew his wife so well, and we were so close.
His best friend was Robert Bryson, a 22-year-old Marine from Gates who was shot to death in Vietnam in 1967. His name is inscribed on panel 17E, line 49.
I tried to go to Vietnam the same time that he did so that we would be together, and it didn't work out that way. I didn't end up getting there until he'd already been there for 3 months. And the month that I got there is the month that he got killed.
More than 40 years later, he remembers getting the news.
Somebody so dear. You know, you can't describe it in words because your heart just crumbles and it breaks apart.
Bryson's death was a beginning for Flaherty.
Since then, since he's got killed, I've tried to locate his wife, Joanne, so that I could talk to her.
And you haven't talked to her?
And I haven't been able to locate her.
But it's not just her. Flaherty still carries a picture in his wallet, a picture of a 7-month-old baby named Lisa Lynn. Lisa Lynn never had a chance to meet her father because her father, Robert Bryson, never made it back from Vietnam.
And now you figure she's 40-something years old, you know, and I'd love to know what this child looks like now.
The unknown is enough for him to spend a lot of time thinking. Bryson isn't the only friend Flaherty lost in Vietnam. He lost 6.
Because you always want to know in the back of your mind, why wasn't there a round with my name on it? I mean, you always hear the ones that miss you, and they say you'll never hear the one that hits you.
So that's Dave Flaherty's story, but until he finds Robert Bryson's family, it's not finished. One of 58,000 stories.
So, it's amazing, right? After that story aired, we asked, remember you asked on the show if anybody,
asked viewers to help.
Right, if anybody out there watching can help us find Lisa Lynn and her mother Joanne, could you please help us? Well, the next day I was in a grocery store, I was in Wegmans, and I got an email from the newsroom that said somebody emailed. They pointed us to Lisa Burke's website. Her name is Lisa Burke now, she's married. She's a TV commercial producer in Chicago. And so we got in touch with her. And take a look, there is her plane coming in.
Oh my.
2 months later, we flew her in, so that was in October. And wait until you see the reunion. There's Lisa and Joanne. Lisa, the younger one on the right, and Joanne on the left. They came into the airport, and it was late on a Friday night when they flew in, and then Saturday was the reunion. We took them to meet Dave at the Vietnam Memorial in Highland Park. And wait until you see it. It was tearful, everything we hoped for. And wait until you see our footage. That's tonight at 11 o'clock. And Dave called it the best day of his life. It's hard to even say that.
We will be eagerly awaiting it tonight at 11.
Can't wait.
Please join us for a great Veterans Day story.
It's beautiful. Thank you, Evan.
Thanks, Evan. Sure.